had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And both free throws good for Hart. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Clippers trail by 21. Here's Harden. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Hart. Rebound by the Clippers.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 11.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
A nice shot by Zubac.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Uncovered. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there. Right now in complete command of this ball game.
On the wing, Harden. Three-pointer, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Back to Robinson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for him.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Zubac's shot is off. Knicks leading by 23. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career? From role player to star player.
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York making a switch here. Looking to get it going. Here's Harden. Good work defensively by Towns. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kept alive. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Back to Towns. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Towns has got 12.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Here's Harden. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. That one drops for him. He's got 6.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Hart. Back to Bridges. Outside Hart. And here's Brunson. Inside. Here's Towns. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 4 seconds left. Not going to go that time. And so it's the New York Knicks ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. They've had incredible success defensively. Take
27.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Payne. Pass to McBride. Here's the three. Nails it from 3. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Left side Jones. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Hart. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Simmons, no good. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
To the middle. It's stolen by Leonard. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul. Clippers substitution. Number 24, Norman Powell.
The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Hart. There's the drive.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Ooh, poked away. Robinson with a steal. Right side McBride. Fires from the corner. And that one's long.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And now we've got an intentional foul. New York calls timeout. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. It's Powell on the wing. Zubac's inside. Over Towns. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Pass to Harden. Floats one up. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Knicks lead
Harden.
62.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Knicks foul.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
First personal
And a
foul.
moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
At the line.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Knicks lead 65-34.
And here's Dunn. Leonard outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
James Harden.
Nice shot by Harden.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Knicks.
Knicks lead
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
James Harden.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And that one's good for Brunson.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Dunn outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Harden from outside. Knocks down the long J.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. This one for 3. Brunson missing again. Powell outside. Outside Harden. No good. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special.